Alright, team. I must admit, this is probably one of my least used towers overall. I mean, if we check out everybody else, I did spend 500,000 XP on the Boomerang Monkey to get the Paragon. Ice Monkey, rarely ever use that as well. But aside from the Ice Monkey, and maybe the Engineer? Yeah, the Heli Pilot is one of my least used towers. And so, let's get into this. Because I'm fairly certain, if I do not deceive myself with how this game works, we cannot afford a Heli Pilot to start off on round 6 of Chimps mode. We need 1,730 dollary dues to be able to start off this match as per the rules. And yes, this is survival of the fittest. I don't know why I haven't mentioned that before. Anyway, edit challenge. Last time we had the plane that needed a little bit of extra cash. Now we need to change the starting cash even more to 1,730. Wait, was it 30? Was it 30 or was it 80? I do not remember. Anyway, let's take you out of here completely and throw you in. Alright, let's see how well I can do with the tower that I barely use. It is 30, right? Yeah, it was 30. Sweet. Alright, as per the rules, if we can't afford the tower from the start of a regular Chimps game mode, then we must recreate that game mode. Same rules, except we start off with exactly enough cash to buy one copy of the tower. Just to get the ball rolling. I'm not buying upgrades for it. Okay, so I guess it doesn't... Does it matter where we place it? Maybe for convenience sake, I'll just put it at the bottom here. I doubt we'll get enough to fill the whole screen in. Alright, there's going to be a crap ton of mouse movement that I'm going to have to do in this one, so I'm not looking forward to it, and it's probably why I don't use the Heli in the first place, but it does seem to be quite a useful tower in terms of damage, and of course, just like the Dartling Gunner, you can kind of just point and choose where you want it to be. I want to actually have this open so I don't have to maneuver that much. Alright, so if I'm remembering this correctly, middle path gets me camo detection, top path gets me lead popping power, so I'll probably focus on those for the first part, especially so the top path so I can stop aiming, even though technically it's a terrible combination to have Pursuit and Razor Rotors. Or at least from what I remember, it was a terrible combination. Just because the Razor Rotors would never hit, because the Heli Pilot stays at a distance. Anyway, let's see how far we can get. So obviously this guy is a lot more expensive than some of the other towers we've used so far. In fact, this is only the second tower that's actually needed a completely separate custom-made game mode / challenge for us to actually start the Survival of the Fittest episode with it. So there we go, we got Pursuit. Oh, that's so much nicer. I don't have to pay attention anymore. But yeah, so he's an expensive boy to start off with, but goddamn does he put in the work. Early game, he seems to be pretty much dominating. I mean, he's slaughtered all the way up till yellow balloons. I think he's going to be versing pink balloons fairly soon. And he's holding his ground. I mean, goddamn. So many of the other towers we used, we had to struggle to beat round 6, let alone further rounds, so the initial cost is clearly worthwhile. Alright. But what we need now is Razor Rotors before 28. If we can get that, then we're safe. Because we've already got the IFR, which means we're going to survive the camo balloons, at least for now. And I guess my main goal is probably going to be trying to get like an Apache Prime. I've heard the Apache Prime is pretty damn good at soloing most of the game. So it would be pretty stupid of me not to go for it, I would say. But yes, up until this point in time for the Survival of the Fittest series, there has only been one tower that has made it to round 100. With my skill, by the way. This isn't like guaranteed facts. This is the only tower that can make it to round 100 by itself. No, this is just my skill level, and like I said, this is going to be a pretty chill series, but I love it. I love it so far. It's pretty damn fun. Alright, so there's the Razor Rotors. As you can see, it's not doing too great in terms of actually, like, popping. It just has to get in there a bit more closely, because it kind of... Yeah, it doesn't do the greatest work, but hey, it works hard enough, so that's fine. I'm just wondering how we're going to beat round 63. I'm thinking a lot of downdrafts, to be honest, because I don't know if one can do it, because we definitely ain't affording this by round 63. Oh, actually, there is a chance. Should I just go for it? I honestly don't know, like, how decent this tower is to know whether it can, like, beat 63 if you just get an Apache dart ship, or if maybe even Razor Rotors is enough to deal a massive chunk of damage, but obviously probably not enough to kill. I literally have nothing in my resource knowledge bank about this tower. Like, I am purely just going off of a whim here. I don't even know if this tower on its own as it is could beat, like, a Moab. I suspect ceramics are probably going to be the very first problem we get, and then a bunch of grouped balloons. So round 63 does not sound very pleasant at the moment, but we'll see how we go. I doubt we'd be able to get a one-tower chimps. That would be insanity. But I must admit, out of all the contenders for a one-tower chimps, I've seen a lot of potential for it to work with this guy. And by one-tower chimps, I mean literally placing only one tower. But we don't know, I don't know. Yeah, ceramics are a bit of a difficult one for us. So I think I am going to have to place at least something else. Maybe I'll go for a Moab shove as well, just as a backup. And yes, on pursuit as well, because I am that lazy. And that may actually be my downfall. I won't lie. That could very well be my downfall, is me just putting everything on pursuit. But for me, it's a quality of life thing. So I'm gonna try my best to beat this with pretty much just pursuit, but there is more than likely better strategies if I just had them on, I don't know, sit still, or move between these 2 points, or just follow my mouse. Okay, camo balloons, we don't do too badly. When it becomes camo ceramic, we might do a little more poorly, thanks to my pursuit upgrade. But we seem fine for now, and that's the best part. Okay, but damn, 2 helis can practically get us halfway to round 100, which is pretty damn insane when you think about it. So like on expert maps, if you can manage to afford 1 heli, you can probably beat most easy game modes. Probably. Disclaimer, never listen to me. Ever. I am a totally unreliable source of information. Except for when it comes to exercising. Oh, are we okay here? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm slightly more reliable when it comes to exercising sources of information, because that's what I'm actually studying. So, you know, any exercise questions, hit me up. I will do my best in answering them. Okay, so we're doing well so far. Those fortified ceramics might be a bit of a pain. A manageable pain, though. We like it. Green balloons? Damn. I didn't realize they'd still be sending greens out by round 49. Oh, can we handle that? That looks like a bit of a struggle for us there. Alright. Sadly, we are quite close to affording what we actually want. So, it's not going to be easy for us to throw up a new tower here. No. I'm never getting that. I think probably just a downdraft. And we'll put it maybe here. See how that goes. Alright. Restart. Run it back. God damn, that was expensive though. Oh, I hope it's worth it. Oh, it seems to be. It's holding off just enough for us to be able to handle this. Fingers crossed, other balloons are getting in the way. This is the awkward part of logs. Oh god, there's regrows. Oh, we are fucked. We need more DPS, not more blowback then. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. But yeah, considering there's regrow balloons, we definitely don't want downdraft. Or at least we don't want it there for long. Ooh, we're cutting it close. Let's just do that. 10 grand within what, like 14 rounds? That's doable. That is very doable. Once again, I feel like the pursuit is probably going to be my downfall here, but that's fine. So long as we have the DPS required to beat this here and now, which we do, beautiful, we should be fine. Also, was someone launching missiles at that Moab? Is one of these guys able to launch missiles now? Yeah, there's been a lot of changes with the update, and I just have not been able to keep on top of them. Ooh, maybe we'll be able to get Apache Dart Ship. Maybe. Oh no, is that other heli gonna screw this up for us with a regrow farm? Oh no, we're good. Okay. We're actually fine. Alright. I think once we get this Apache Dart Ship, we pretty much have to just go straight for the Apache Prime. Because it's so expensive, we just need it as early as possible. Oh yeah. This is looking much better now. Whew. We've got an Apache Dart Ship. Hopefully it's enough to beat round 63. If not, then I don't know what the hell we're gonna do. Maybe a downdraft would be good then, but obviously for certain rounds it would be more of a hindrance than a help. More of a hindrance than a assistance? Is that the word I'm looking for? One of those words. Surely. Alright. But not bad so far. 57. Many great towers have fallen from grace before here. Losing to simple camo balloons or simple lead balloons. I don't think we've had a tower that's lost to a camo lead balloon specifically. I guess you couldn't really. Because generally the ones that lose to camo leads either can't pop camos or can't pop leads, so they'd lose a hell of a lot earlier. Yeah, I'm dumb. Or somehow they can pop camos and they can pop leads, but not both in one. Like if both were a 3rd tier upgrade. Interesting. I don't think that's the case with any towers though. Is it? No. I think for the most part, it shouldn't be. Intriguing thought process though. Alright. Round 63 is coming up. This could be the grave, or this could be the path of no return. The path to ascension. The path beyond. Let's see. Ooh, those explosions are not doing so well against those zebras, but the other two helis are slightly able to help and back it up. Oh, I think we've got it though. I think we've gone and done it. There it is. Ooh, baby. Here we go. What are we, halfway to an Apache Prime roughly? Yeah, almost. Another 4 grand or so and we'll be halfway. Okay, not bad at all. I feel like between round 63 and maybe 76 is a bit of a grace period. Just because, you know, like once we beat the first lot of overwhelming ceramics, we should be fine until the next lot where they are regrow balloons. So I don't know how we're going to deal with those on 76, but until then we should be fine. At least I don't foresee any difficulty. I find that the only rounds I actually tend to memorize are the ones that will screw me. So if I'm remembering 63, 76, 78, then generally all the rounds in between are a little bit on the easier side of things. At least to my knowledge. But we'll see. There are some very niche times when a random ass round will just kick my ass and I won't know why or how. It just happens. And that's what I love about the challenges in this game. Because so many times I'll play a challenge and it'll be like, challenge for round 37. Can you beat it? Question mark. And I'm just like, round 37? The fuck is that? I don't even remember what round 37 is. And then I'll play it 5, 10, 20 times and not figure out the solution. And then round 37 will get burned into my memory. Ah, good times. Good times. Oh, speaking of challenges. If you have been enjoying this series, feel free to try it out for yourself. Because by all means, you can probably beat quite a few of the rounds that I've gotten to. Just by keeping on trying. I generally set like a bit of a limit on how many times I try, just so that it doesn't drag out and I'm not trying to like super max out how far all of these towers can get in their absolute optimum prime. No Transformers jokes here. But yeah, so give these challenges, give this survival of the fittest, as my own coined name for this series. Give it a shot. Tell me how you guys do. And at the same time, if you do have any challenges of your own that you'd like to see me attempt, you can either leave them in the comments section or put them in the Discord. Either way, I've got a list. Little ASMR for you. Got a list of all the challenges that I've been given to attempt, and I will attempt them in a stream, and then I will upload it onto YouTube at some point. Alright, but we're looking good. The second I got the Apache Dart ship, I knew it was going to hold off for quite a while. Oh yeah, and that Moab shove is definitely helping us out here. Keeping them all held back. We should be able to afford Apache Prime, but we are coming up to round 76 here. So I don't know how well we're going to be able to keep on the pressure to avoid any regrows. So we shall see. It's kind of like one hybrid heli, you know? These 3-in-1s like, ooh, are we able to handle this? This is going pretty quick. Oh yeah, we are not able to handle that, are we? No, sir. Okay, we need some extra damage. And I'm very afraid that that's going to have to come into the form of another Apache Dart ship. Because essentially, once again, the middle path is kind of useless. Like, don't get me wrong, Special Operations is insane. That Monkey Marine does massive damage. But the support Chinook, kind of useless. Just because we can't gain lives, we can't gain cash, and we can't redeploy helipads because what the fuck would that do? You know? So that's literally a waste of 12,000 cash. But the upgrade beyond it is actually pretty damn cool. Alright. Comanche defense is probably useless. Oh, I hate doing this. I hate doing that. Do we ever downdraft this? That could make it worse, but could also make it better if I spread out my towers a bit more rather than put them all on pursuit. Maybe I'll put this... Nope. Maybe I'll put these two guys just sat still somewhere. So I'll sit you like here. And then this one can sit here. And this guy's just the main pursuit defense, because admittedly, the biggest thing that was fucking us up there was that when we pop one ceramic, it gets a bit slower. It slows down, blends in with the rest of the ceramics, and then regrows. And nobody was like picking off the remainders, so we'll just see how this works. See how we go now, because all these back-end balloons might start getting popped, and we might not farm as hard. But at the same time, it's not looking great. Yeah, that's a massive farm, isn't it? Oh shit, yeah it is. I feel like Apache Prime would be perfect right now. Okay, what if we try another Apache Dart ship? Alright, go on. See if that does it. If it does it, then that's great, but I'm hoping it doesn't. It's not doing bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's doing... well, actually, it isn't doing great. No, actually, it's still fucking failing. Damn. I must admit, for a brief second there, I thought that was gonna cut it. But it turns out it was just delaying the inevitable. Okay, good. I like that that isn't the best solution, weirdly. But realistically, the top path is the only one that's actually good at popping balloons. You know? So I'm thinking just... more? Try that. 2 extra bad boys to help out. All those razor rotors have surely got to be keeping the pressure on. That's the thing though, I feel like if razor rotors was a bit more like the plutonium reactor sub, it'd be a lot better. But the way it is right now, it looks like it's not actually dealing any damage except to 1 balloon at a time, which is god awful. Alright, I'm really afraid that we might need to get another Apache dart ship plus extra. Which is very sad. Because it means I'm not sure if we'll be able to get Apache Prime in general. But we'll see. There's still time. We'll leave it at that. See if that works. It's looking promising, but it did look promising before. So who actually knows? Yeah, no, it's literally just because all those balloons are grouped up. Because of how tightly bound they all are. They all give each other protection when they're regrowing. So maybe, weirdly enough, the answer is to split them up? Is that a smart idea? We'll find out. Fuck it. What's the worst thing that could happen? An even bigger regrow farm? Probably. Yep. An even bigger regrow farm. Then again, that is leaving him on pursuit. So maybe I'm just dumb. Round 76, I did figure would be a pain though. And there's no sort of anti-regrow technology available to these guys, is there? So what if I just sort of leave him to follow the mouse and I'll keep him on the ceramic side of things rather than the weaker balloons side of things. Because realistically, we could take this on easily if it was spread out. The whole point of this round being a challenge is the fact that they're all grouped up. And I've made it entirely worse. Okay. I legitimately feel like 2 of these guys should be able to do it. Because they've gotten close many times. Maybe I'll just let one follow the mouse. And sort of aim from behind instead. Clean it up from both ends. No? Am I making things worse? It's all those zebra balloons. It is literally all of the zebra balloons. It's not firing enough darts to actually pop the zebras down to everything else. So overall, I think this is a great tower. Should we try Comanche Dements? Why not? We'll give it a shot. Hell, we'll even give it the Apache dart ship, but I'm not microing with my mouse this time. But yeah, I think this might be our end here. Oh, we've called in the defense. It's not doing a great deal. No, yeah, I think this might be our tipping point right here. I think round 76 is gonna be our doom. Alright, give it one more shot. Apache dart ship. And then... we won't even upgrade them further. We'll just get... we'll just max out our money. Just so that no one can say that I didn't spend all my money to try it. Don't get me wrong though, even if this does work, I doubt we'd be able to afford the old Apache Prime in time. And so, I don't think it would be a good defense in general anyway. Oh shit, it is actually working. Alright. Screw it. We will continue, but I think I've just spelled my own doom there. Because I no longer think this is within reach. But we shall continue. Turns out, you just need more helis. And you need to upgrade the crap out of them too. I must admit, I do love the swarm I've got going on here. A little sort of hive mind of just heli pilots all just smashing out each of these balloons. Chasing them down, popping them for realsies. Alright, I think we maybe could get an Apache Prime. But I don't know. It's certainly gonna come down to the wire. I should probably figure that out. Would we actually be able to afford an Apache Prime? How much cash can we earn between round 80 and 100 in BTD6? That is a question for the ages, but to be fair, it's been like 3 rounds and we've already got 15k, so it's looking pretty good. Alright, first ZOMG shouldn't be a problem. Oh, BTD6 income calculator. Oh, hello. Alright, well we are on chimps mode. This is cool, this is cool. Oh my god, it tells me every single round. Holy shit, this is brilliant. Alright. Oh, and it goes all the way up to 140. Holy shit, some effort was put in here. Alright. Let's see, huh? So... wait, what? Okay, I no longer know what these numbers mean. Never mind. It started off simple and I understood it, but not anymore. Alright. But I think we can safely say that we might be able to get an Apache Prime by the end of this. And if we can, I think we'll be good. I really wish I could, because like I know it's a different type of tower, and so it'll have different targeting options, but I really wish I had like pursuit in brackets, first, last, strong, close, you know? I feel like that would definitely enhance this a lot more. That way I could actually tell my Moab shove, hey, attack the strong guy, don't just be at the front of the pack. And I know technically I could just put him on follow mouse or lock him in place so that that would happen, but I'm so lazy. Unbelievably lazy. I feel like for the thumbnail of this, I shouldn't even put like the support Chinook, the special operations path, just because it had nothing to do with this. Every single time I tried to put down a downdraft to help me out, it screwed me. Legitimately. Like every single time I thought, maybe that's the answer this time. Nope. Massive regrow farm. Turns out it was worse. Alright, this is not looking good though. Or is it? Maybe the Moabs just stopped coming in time for us to be able to beat this? Are there any fortifieds in there? If there are any fortifieds, we might be screwed. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like we're okay. Alright. Oh, why does it have to be 48,000? I thought it was 43,000. That's the plane, isn't it? It's the plane top path. Alright. But genuinely, I think we'll be alright. Maybe even able to beat round 90. Maybe. Can this guy... Oh god, I didn't get him to detect camo. Oof. Maybe I'll take back that statement. Oh, I wish. Okay. I feel like we can maybe get it this round, because if we don't have the Apache Prime before round 90, this could get real sketchy real quick. Okay. We're good for now. We're okay. That extra $100 at the end of each round is really helping me out here. Honestly, this is going to be so sad if we lose to round 90 because I just can't afford the Apache Prime. Like, I don't necessarily think that we need Apache Prime to be able to beat round 90. We could definitely do it with maybe a couple Apache DARP ships instead, but it would certainly help our cause. And almost definitely beat round 90. Rather than wondering. Alright. Only 3,000... Well, 4,000 left to go, but... We're getting there. We're doing it. We're doing it. It's actually possible. I thought for a second we were going to lose to round 76, but it's a good thing I went all out. And just went wild with it. Because somehow we've managed to scrape together enough cash just before the 90s to maybe, just maybe, get this Apache Dart ship Prime thingo. You can tell I don't use this tower much. Okay, okay. Couple of ZOMGs is fine. We've versed them before, we know we can beat it. That's great. If they were fortified, that's another story. But as it is now, we should be fine here. Come on. We should definitely get more than 1,000 from this, right? Oh, oh, oh. Right at the end. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. We've got our big boy. Our 5th tier. The one that is going to win this for us, potentially. Who knows? But damn, round 76 really gave us a run for our money. Not gonna lie, that was pretty scary. Alright, round 90. Let's see how we do. Our first DDTs. No fucking way are we getting to round 100. Oh god, that was god awful. Holy shit. And the reason I say there's no way we're getting around 100 is that, I mean, I guess we could try a Moab shove, but I don't know if it can keep up with DDTs. Because, like, we'd have to buy another Moab shove, that's for sure, because the one we have can't see camo balloons, because I'm lazy. And that means I'm going to have to aim it myself, which is even worse, because I'm terrible at that. So, our answer is we either get more firepower by getting more Apache Dart ships, which aren't going to happen this round, or I get something that can push them back, and then I have to do it myself, which is going to be god-awful. Alright. The little heli that could needs to actually do some work here. Yeah, keep them back for now. Because, don't get me wrong, Moab Shove is definitely more useful on follow mouse, just because you can actually target it properly, and sometimes the Moabs actually push the helis back rather than the helis pushing the Moabs back, if that makes sense. So, like, I can sit this guy here and hold that BFB in place, but generally you will see Moabs sort of get through that defensive hold. Plus, having them on pursuit means that you can't actually lock them in place because they'll always chase whoever's first. So we can push that guy back, it's just a painfully slow process. Alright. 84. Let's try and just delay some of these guys a little. Maybe even hold one back. Hold a ZOMG back. Yeah, there we go. So we'll hold him back, which is actually quite useful, I'm not gonna lie. Moab Shove is good. I just need to not have it on pursuit. Unless it's like the only heli there, then it's sort of fine, but still not fine. Alright. Let them have it. Take it down, boys. Alright. This is going to be the ultimate test of my skill, as well as the heli skill, because this is the most DDTs in one round. I'm not talking about strongest, I'm just talking about the most between rounds 1 and 100. I think it's this round. And this is the worst one too, because it really teases you. You know, it makes you think like, oh, hey, they're not going to come for a while. And then they don't come for a while, and you're just like, oh, hey, I was right. And then all of a sudden they're there. That's horrible. Alright, slow it down, slow and steady. Just chill. They're still spawning in. They're still spawning in. I think this is going to be the end, guys. Okay. Did they stop spawning in? I think they might have stopped. So maybe, just maybe, if I had a second Moab Shove. Oh, this is crazy. But maybe with the power of 2. Alright. Teasing us for the round so far, and then slow it down a bit again. There should be a bit of a break, I believe. At some point, or at least I noticed that the first time. There's the break. Okay. You know what? We'll let that guy go because they can handle little leaks like that. We just need to slow down the majority if we can help it. Oh god. This is really not doing anything, is it? Oh, but they did stop spawning in, and we did last longer. So, with that theory in mind, and the fact that I don't think I'll be able to get another Patchy out here, we may as well just go all out. Never mind. We will sort of go all out. Let's actually just do... Ah, it's in such an awkward position. How do I manage this? I really can't, huh? Alright, fine. We should get enough just from the purples, to be honest. There we go. 3 Moab Shoves to the rescue. And if this doesn't work, I will attempt to strategically place them throughout the map. And if that doesn't work, then... no fucking clue. No actual clue. And the problem also is that with things like Moab Shove and other slowdown abilities for Moabs, like the sniper, generally you're not actually slowing things down to a point where it's like better for you. It's just grouping things up, which, like round 76, isn't great. So I think this is actually going to be our end here, because no amount of Moab Shoves that I just employed there seem to do any good. So I will attempt the strategic placement, but beyond that, I don't think we've got a victory on our hands here. So I'll lock one in place like here, and then another one can be locked in place like here, and then I'll guide the last one, but gotta remember to actually buy this upgrade first, so that the shoving can commence. There we go. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I don't know how much of a radius these guys have with their shove, so I just kind of put them more towards the corners of the track, just in case. Because I don't actually know how wide the shove capability is. But this is looking pretty good. Come on. Nah. Okay. I'm calling it here. That was very promising, I'm not gonna lie, but I think I personally don't have the heli pilot micro skill enough to be able to manage all that well with these things, so we're gonna go out with a bang. We're gonna get a downdraft, because when has that not been good? And we'll get a Moab shove while we're at it. Go on. Why not? Who knows, maybe downdraft is finally the answer. Come on, if you could just... Thank you. There we go. Maybe downdraft is actually the answer. You never know. You truly never know until it happens. And then it has happened, and then you've just straight up lost. Alright. Well, I think round 95 is going to be as far as I can take it. It pains me to say it, but round 95 has taken it from us. Alright. That was pretty good, though. Not gonna lie, I don't use the heli pilot often, so I was thinking about giving up hope on round 76 much sooner than we would have actually needed to give up hope. But I persevered, got to round 95. Not bad, not bad for a tower. Not bad for a single tower type. Alright. This has been my Survival of the Fittest series. I think up next is... what, the sub? No, we've done the sub. The mortar. Ooh, mortar is gonna be a tricky one. I think I already know what's gonna screw it over, but we'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.